Hey everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. Welcome to my channel. Today is quick and easy day, and this one's quick and easy. You can dress this up, you can dress it down, it's all up to you. Once I started with it, I just created a scene because why not? But this is the little treat holder right here. It is a double treat holder. So I'm going to just untie these. I wanted a different closure than just putting on Velcro, but you can definitely make it easier and use Velcro on this. But I really wanted it to be a little bit different. So I just punched holes in the sides, and then this is how it opens. And actually you could put a little Velcro dot here and just close it like that and be done with it. But the bows also add a little extra little decoration, you might say. So I really like the idea of the bows on this side, but like I said, you could do it your own way. And we are going to make this today. So I'm not going to waste time doing the other ribbon on camera, but we're going to go ahead and get started with this. Okay, so what you need for this is Sweet Sorbet. It's 6 3/4 by 8 1/4. For those of you who are new, by the way, if you are new, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Like it and share it would really make me happy. It really helps YouTube to put out my videos. So I hope that you who have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. All right, so then you're going to need a piece to mat it. It's 6 by 3. And then this piece for the grass is 1/2 by 6. And then the sentiment's going to be 3 1/2 by 5/8. I'm just going to stamp it on here and cut it out. And so that's what you're going to need for this. The stamp sets that I'm actually using the Playing in the Rain for the little bunny because I love this little guy. I love them all. They're so adorable. And then the dies that coordinate. If you get the dies and the stamp set, you save 10%. And then I'm using the Easter bunny, and I'm using it just for the carrot and the Happy Easter. But if you have both of these, you can totally do it your own way. You can put the eggs in the grass. I thought about doing that, but I really love this little carrot. And I did cut the carrot out with my brother's scan and cut because it doesn't have dies for this set. And if you do the eggs, you can do the exact same thing if you have a scan and cut. My scan and cut, that exact one I got, is linked in the description because I have a lot of people always asking which one I have. All right, and then I'm using this gingham again. It is the Country Gingham, and I'm using the Sweet Sorbet to go with the cardstock because, of course, Stampin' Up! Always has coordinating products, which is one reason I totally love it. All right, so let's score this. Okay, so we are going to score it only on the 8 1/4 inch side. You are going to score it at 3/4, 4 1/4, and 4 3/4. That's all the scoring, y'all. It's really easy. Okay, so let's sharpen these score marks. And you can already see the shape of this treat holder. And now I'm using these Easter M&Ms, but you can use Skittles, you can use the Reese's Pieces, anything that's in this type of a candy wrapper. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to set it here because they're going to go in here. And I just will take my pencil and I am going to just mark where I want the center part. So I'm going to be right there because we are going to put tear and tape on these little ends here. So it's going to be on the end right here. And then where I marked it in the middle, it'd be easier if you mark it on the inside. And then I'm going to do the outside. You can just, actually you can just eyeball this, but you want to make sure it's pretty even. All right, and then we're going to just remove these backings. And this is how your candy is going to stay inside your treat holder. All right, then just press these down. I'm going to erase that now. And this is where your little candy is going to go. So all you have to do is stick that in there. And this one in here. And you have it already. All right, so I'm going to punch my holes because I want to use the ribbon on mine. And I am just going to make sure that's even on the sides here. And I'm using my 1/8 inch circle punch. I have one linked in the description. And I'm only eyeballing this part. And I'm going to make sure I have them pretty close to the same. And then I am just going to take my ribbon, and I am using my crinkled seam binding ribbon. And make sure your end's got a really good point so you can get it through both sides at the same time. Sometimes I need a little help, which this time I think I do. Just going to use my little. And then you're just going to tie bows on both sides. I need my ribbon scissors here. But like I said, you can put a Velcro dot and be done with it if you want to make a bunch. It'd be a lot quicker, but you know me, I have to dress it up. And my mind just started going with the little scene that I could create with it. And we're going to cut these. All right, now let's go ahead and decorate it. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to stamp the bunny, which we should have done this first because it would have made it so much easier. I really like doing that part first. And I am going to color him. And he has a die that cuts him out. See, this side looks a little bit wider. And it just cuts him out. It doesn't cut the little puddle out. So if you're going to stamp it on a card, you can leave the puddle on there, or you can just cut it out with the die. All right, so we're coloring him, and I'm going to speed through the coloring because I've colored him several times. The only difference I'm doing this time, I'm going to color him. I have the dark smoky slate and the light gray granite. I'm coloring him gray instead of the crumb cake like I normally do. And then I'm using Sweet Sorbet, of course, for his little shirt, and then I'm using Granny Apple Green, Pumpkin Pie, and then a little of our Petal Pink for his cheeks. So let's go ahead and color him. Okay, so he is all colored, and I'm going to grab the carrots. That's what the Granny Apple Green and Pumpkin Pie are for. So I am going to color these, and I'm coloring them Pumpkin Pie and Granny Apple Green. And so we're going to do that real quick. Okay, so all the carrots and our little guy is ready to go. I am also going to cut him out with the cut and emboss, and I will be right back with that. And I also took out this, which is a little bow, and I used this Designer Series paper. It cuts out 3 bows, so I don't need to run it through again, but I ran that through, and we are going to put a little bow on him. So he's got his little bow tie on, and he's all ready to go. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is add our matting. And I'm just going to use my seal for that. Listen, y'all, you can make these in every color of this paper. It's so cute. I think it'd be really cute in all different colors. And then we are going to mat this in the center. And on this green, we are going to go ahead, and I'm using my little snips to cut the grass. And I'm just going to cut all the way down. Okay, so the grass is all ready to go. I like to kind of use my fingers and kind of bring these forward so that it looks more three-dimensional. So I just kind of use my fingers to do that. And then I think we'll use glue again to glue this on the bottom here. And I did pop him up with some dimensionals. So we're going to pop him up. He's so happy. He is going on there. And then, oh, we need our sentiment. I forgot to do the sentiment. So I'm going to use the same piece of paper and stamp our sentiment. Just like that. And if you want to cut out your piece here that you're going to use, you can cut that out ahead and then just stamp it. I'm just going to put that on here. I got the wet glue out. You can use whatever you want to use on that. But I just have that out, so that's why I'm using that. And then I'm going to put down our little carrots. Let's put one here. And then I actually added these opaque adhesive back gems at the last minute because I just thought it needed a little something there. So I am using these on here. And I'm just going to put them random here. Put one up here. And then we'll do another one right there. All right. There you have it. It's all done. Isn't it cute though? I love this bunny. He is so adorable. Here's the other one. All ready for Easter treats. These would be great to just stick in your Easter baskets as well that you make. That's my favorite time of the year, y'all, is to make Easter baskets. I love doing that for my grandkids, even when they're in their 20s now. Well, I have one 15-year-old, but the other ones are in their 20s. All right, everyone, have a blessed day. I'll catch you in the next one. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. This is the March hostess code. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.